Alright everyone, welcome back to the stream. Today, we are officially starting with Final Fantasy XVI. I was able to play a little bit last night when it officially became available for me to actually get into. And so far, it's pretty good. We'll give ourselves a couple of moments to let people in before we really get started on it. But I can say it is a much darker take on the Final Fantasy genre. Like, I know they all have their moments where things get pretty dark in their own way, but this is like, it's a thing. So Alright. Let's get going. That's good. There we go. So you had the option of having like a story-focused or action-focused game. Basically, if you just want to enjoy the story and aren't really used to playing a lot of like action games, just go with that one. But we're going with action-focused because we're used to it.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said,
and we can begin.
The land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals. And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
And we're getting right into some big action here. Alright, so we can just fire fireballs this whole time and they track, for the most part. I like kind of the realistic engine here, because... Oh, we got hit. That part always kind of gets me. Because it's hard to time it without, like, any real indicators. But we were able to get that one. But yeah, it auto-tracks this time. With this one. of the realm, 873. Nice to defile.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant. No one else? Where's the fun in that?
How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Really like the engine they used to make this, because it's extremely realistic. Like, you can still tell it's kind of animated, but it's very realistic animation.
Wyvern.
That's not like
What key to this mission's success?
bad.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern.
And here we have like some of our basic tutorials. We can change gameplay settings. Once completing a chance encounter main scenario. So we'll get some extra items because we've
We don't have time for this. All hell
Early.
is about to break loose.
because we because I pre-ordered.
Time to move.
And movement stuff is typically normal. You'll tilt the left analog stick just slightly to do a slow walk, and you push it forward to fully run. And they really didn't shy on making this realistic and pretty realistic and dark for this one. Because this is kind of more of an accurate depiction of how war was fought during really a time when this during a time when this could occur.
These iron blood are more beast than man.
Where this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
Through the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Ironblood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
Well,
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
she definitely has other motives in line. She's probably manipulating him, playing the part.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
In certain places, we automatically just pass through. Yes? Be quick!
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan. So the Dalmex finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
Look who's here to greet the bastard. Come on.
As per usual when things like this take the field in battle, devastating results.
Here, Wyvern. Move!
Oh, sorry about the extra noise. Apparently waiting till the weekend to do laundry and such. Can't wait.
Right on top of us.
And at this point, like, there's not really a lot we're gonna... At this point, there's not really, like, a lot that we're gonna have to be doing right now. Except for just going. But we'll get there pretty soon.
Who's gonna stand there?
Wyvern! Wyvern!
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
And there we go with the opening scenes.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
"13 years earlier."
Do you yield? Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Doge.
commands. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
And here we go. Most likely with the combat tutorial.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
We use square to just do regular melee attacks. It's always like a 4-hit combo.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
And the one thing here, like Final Fantasy 13, magic's pretty free to cast. There's no resource. Oh, sorry. There's no resource associated with it.
Excellent.
So you can just basically use it
Keep them coming.
however many times you want. You can just stand and spam spells
Well done.
an entire fight. It's not exactly the most
Wield the
efficient
Firebird's
way.
flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
You can also lock on to targets. Press R1 to evade enemies. And then, when you perform a precision dodge, let's see, evade an attack at a precise moment. An attack at the precise moment. It is evading an attack at the precise moment. It is dealt will temporarily slow the enemy and make it more susceptible to a counter using square or triangle.
How did
You do
dodge
that.
I was sure I had you.
That was amazing!
Sometimes if they miss anyway and you dodge, it still counts as a dodge. It's really weird
Remember, Clive,
at times.
your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me.
And here we
Well,
have a
I'm
closing
waiting.
maneuver. So we press circle to use Phoenix Shift as our iconic feat. So each icon that we'll get eventually will grant us different abilities and different feats for each one. So it's just dependent on how you so it's just dependent on which one, but they can but it's used.
Good. Fly at your foe before he can raise his guard.
It's used to. This one is used to close in very fast on an enemy, and it imbues your next melee attack when you're using it
and death
to
may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000.
So when
There is only one way
so
to
using
ensure
using a
that
melee
you do not
attack will give it a fire
keep your
element,
wounds
so
mended
enemies that
and
could be
your
weak against
energies
fire.
replenished.
Oh, sorry.
Speaking of which, my lord,
Enemies that can be weak
seem a
against
little
fire
worse for wear.
can be very
That
used.
won't do at all.
Can deal more damage. And again, you deal slightly more damage with the magic with that as well. So here we have items that can be used. Potions, high potions, and anything else. So we'll just use a high potion, which basically heals us a fair amount.
Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. I wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
So here's technically our real first fight. And so we have the will gauge. This is basically similar to the stagger mechanic that 13, that Final Fantasy 13 brought into the game, which makes an enemy more vulnerable to damage when you deplete the gauge, or in 13's case, spill it. You deal significantly more damage, and like in 13, enemies become vulnerable, and they don't actually they aren't able to attack back until the gauge resets.
Go on, you're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Well,
You're taking this seriously.
and when you
Keep going, Clive.
when you're able to, and here we go with the takedown. So staggering enemies, it leaves them vulnerable, and you can deal significantly more damage. And we have an iconic ability called Rising Flames right here that we can use, and it deals a lot more damage. And so we deal. Oh,
And used
sorry.
all the tools at my disposal.
That'll have to be for now.
Come on, Clive. Keep pressing.
Just a little more.
So we're dealing more damage when he's half staggered,
Damnably quick learner, Lord Rosfield. Not quite.
and now that he's fully staggered, boom. So we've completed our, technically the first enemy of the game. There we go! A lot of the early stuff
You could do it.
so far is a lot of cutscene stuff, but it's all designed to, this time, this part at least, is designed to give you
It's
backstory.
taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Sure. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
Yeah, she's a bit of a bitch.
We should join them.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust?
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Torgal. Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Now, here we go. Trust her. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down L3. Hold on. Need to fix my mic. Alright, so hold down L3 and trusting your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Basically, it's just activate the
I'm not sure.
the way marker. And here we have like the active time lore, which basically just gives information. It's like it's a really strange kind of codex. Princess of the Northern Territories. Incessant raids. Doge. A little Doge. Then you have your main character. You have the Archduke here. And information on the location. Each different, like, it's really weird. There's no, like, attributes can give you an overall idea on what... Oh, wow. That's actually pretty interesting. Never noticed that before. Pretty cool. But it gives you an idea on, like, your character's stats, their, weapons, armor, accessories, their level, their ability points, which they can use to buy and upgrade abilities, gil, which can be used to purchase items and stuff. Here we have gear and icons. So basically, you can survive. You can give. We have different accessories. So we have the Ring of Timely Focus. This helps, let's see, automatically evade. Don't really need that. Flexibility combinations can be executed. That's basically... So this one, it kind of just slows things down and makes things a little bit easier for us to dodge. This just automatically lets us dodge, as long as the attack can be evaded. This one, you can just button mash, basically. Button mash square, and he'll automatically perform whatever combos and stuff like that. By just button mashing. And then, this one, you'll automatically use potions after losing a certain amount of health. You'll use a potion to heal yourself. So it's pretty easy. These little glowing things are items.
Right you are.
So we just got a potion. And here we can use, here we have our items, and we can assign them. And there's apparently a limit that we can use. Shield and sign. Oh, that's a key item. So, potions, they instantly give us 20% of our maximum health. So a light heal. This gives us 40%, so kind of a medium heal. It's double the effectiveness of a regular potion. And then Stone Skin Tonic. It increases our defense by 30% for 90 seconds. Useful when dealing with a lot of enemies, or you have a boss that you're dealing with. Here we go with the cutscene. has the same mark as we do, and 13 years later. I can only assume that's some sort of like.
Do not concern yourself with this bungling cur.
I can only assume this is like some sort of mark, some sort of slavery mark.
It was no trouble, really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Looks like
Obviously.
ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
Little Doge. Little Doge. Got a high potion.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Here we go.
Wheat harvests down again, apparently. This war ends up dragging on, we'll starve.
I'm having my bearer filled well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
So, this guy, the name of it is Slave Master. So literally, these guys are slaves. And from what I can tell, most of these guys, these bearers, are able to use magic instead of regular humans. So being able to use magic is apparently makes you an object now in this world. From what I can tell.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
There's a guy around here.
My lord, it's not how it looks. I'm, inspecting the castle walls by order of the Duchess.
Working shift character. So. There's another person.
Marquis. Forgive my man, he'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
Using wind-based magic to cut the things. So, there's an item over here. Another potion.
That child is the future of our nation. He must be protected. All other concerns are insignificant.
There's just something about her I just don't like. Sunlark, gates and stiff levers require extra effort. Why is my mic messing up? Alright. Yeah. Great. We're gonna have to be dealing with this weirdness for a good while. Alright. There we go. Alright, so use X to access them, then hold R2 to push. Dogger Mike. Again? Why are you screwing up, Mike? Let me see. There. Let's see if that works. Sometimes the cord's the cable's a little weird. Don't know why it's causing problems. Because, like, why? Alright. Let's see if that works. For a little bit. Anyway. So we just put extra effort to opening this up.
Good luck.
So cute.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
You can already tell that their marriage was definitely one
I will do my duty,
more
Your Grace.
Of convenience and politics than an actual love.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Let's see. Anything interesting up this way? Goes all the way around.
No messages, my lord.
And we just come in with that.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place.
See?
Unlike some,
she doesn't care.
You have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Yep.
We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
A complete and total bitch. Like, she just complained. She just claimed her husband sits on the throne because it's rightful since he's the firstborn. Yet her eldest son,
Time to prove yourself,
is worthless,
Wishing on a star.
even though it's the same situation.
I'm a little old for that.
I
should get some sleep.
She's more in...
Right.
She wants power. Like, that's it. She's not...
You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield.
She doesn't
I'm
care about
sworn
anything
to
else.
protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be alright, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us
And shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs! Open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Alright. So, this is kind of how we maneuver around the world, interestingly enough. These chains, looks like just orders. So, here we go. We can't open the main menu here, which is interesting, but it's fine.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. Watch your step, my lord.
And everything else.
So here we are, in this little swamp home. Timely accessories. Lord. And here we have our ability tree, kind of. Ability points can be used to acquire abilities, as well as upgrade. Swords indicate dealing. Swords indicates an ability's capacity for dealing damage, and the little stars indicate the target. The ability's capacity for breaking the will. So basically, all of our basic stuff that has combat related breaks some, has a little bit of a will break. Here we have a good amount of damage with the rising flames, but it costs 500 to upgrade. Charge magic, which means we can increase the potency of the magic when we hold. Then we have Stomp, which allows us to go higher in the air. Swift Recovery, which we can recover from being knocked down. We have Taunt. Burning Blade, which can increase damage and deal fire damage. Nail Burst. So if you hit an enemy in an aerial combo, you can use this to bring them to the ground, and you deal damage every so often. And then Lunge, which means you can close in on enemies. So we'll go ahead and grab this. Makes it easier to close in, and we'll grab Charge Magic while we're at it. So we have 5 points to spend. I'll grab Taunt last, because that's not really going to be useful. Here we have the map. Our journal, which shows, like, what we're doing and story progress on the things that we've done. Da-da-da-da. Items. Attributes. Let's see, will directly affect stagger ability. And here we have our little icons. And the action floor here. Wade. Just one of the worn page. Another night. Goblins, which are just basically count the consonant of storm. Spread of the blight is forced to find nearby human settlements. It's the blight that's the question of what it is. And then we have our little marsh.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind.
So those little butterflies kind of indicate where we're supposed to go. Here we have here we got some gil. So we checked around the area, so we just go forward here. But this is kind of like our first quote-unquote dungeon. I don't know how they're, I don't know how it's all really divided in the end. 2 sets of ears. Never expected that. Or it just looks like large ear flaps. And so we have Magic Burst now, which is basically just an extended point of the combo. We got a Mortal Blow there. It's hard to time the magic. It's kind of hard to time the Magic Burst with it.
So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
There we go. You have to do it fast enough while in the combo. There's nothing around this area, so we continue on. However, there can be things that we may not find. Like a Strength Tonic, which will increase our attack power by 10% for 60 seconds, versus increasing our defenses. I would think the two values would be the similar.
There's more.
Sometimes enemies drop loot. Whoop. That was one of our accessories working. But yeah. So we got 35 points that we can spend. Let's go ahead and grab Stomp, so we can kick off of enemies. We can kick off of enemies when we jump, and be able to get more airtime. So we just kind of check around the area. Got another potion. We got 4 potions, so we can't carry any more. And we just, again, just kind of look for what we can find. For items. Always important, because they can help you in many different ways.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number of spellslingers. And what a number! We'll all have our hands full here. Stay down!
There we go. Boom. I wonder what these rating things are. Because if that indicates like some sort of combat performance, it's not. It's either gonna play in. It's either gonna play in later, or it's gonna. Or something. Insufficient inventory space. Automatically used. Yep. Alright. Let's grab Burning Blade. We'll have Downburst and probably Taunt pretty soon. Let's see, there's nothing up here. Bloop.
We should be nearing the old village square.
So it automatically uses the item, but since we hadn't taken any damage, it's not like we can stock up. Which I think is a little weird, especially for a Final Fantasy game. But it's much easier to avoid damage here, so it's in this game, so using potions, using healing items probably isn't the worst.
We're trapped.
Or as necessary.
I'm working on it. He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first. Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask.
Always make sure you take care of the smaller ones. Or the magic casters. Still trying to... Like we aren't...
And there was one. Shit! He's invited a friend!
You got a boss. Kind of.
Here it comes.
Formidable foes. Large enemies must be faced with caution. They have far more HP than their smaller counterparts, and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. Use the blessing of the Phoenix to not only deal considerable damage to these enemies, but break their wills. Breaking an enemy's will can stagger it, yada yada yada. You already know that.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another. You don't have to tell me twice.
Partial stagger. Yep. We'll deal more damage to it. And now we have it staggered. And reduce. Increasing extra damage is dealt to an enemy staggered up to a maximum of 150%. The total amount of damage during this time is displayed upon the enemy regaining its senses. And boom.
Nice try. Not quite.
Almost.
Stay down.
And there we go. It's like a mini boss. And we leveled up. So obviously, the higher our stats become, the stronger it is. Ability and experience points. And here we go, hard leather armlets, which increase our defense.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
And here we go. Current abilities. Let's go ahead and learn down thrust. And let's go ahead and equip the hard leather armlets. Give us some extra defenses. And a high potion.
There he is.
Trying to do everything he can to keep us from getting to him. It's not gonna work.
This ends now. What's in there?
Crap. And hello.
Bloody hell! Warble is far south.
One of the
Clear
classic
its more, my lord.
enemies.
Its breath is worse than its bite. Come on.
Stop them from using its bad breath. Staggered.
Where's it going?
Whoop.
Your guess is as good as mine.
But yeah, this is a classic Final Fantasy enemy that is absolutely horrid for most people to deal with, because his bad breath ability gives multitude of status ailments. Here we go, cinematic strike. When the screen flashes blue, like during a pivotal moment in battle, press square before the time runs out to deliver a devastating blow. It's pretty generous so far. I'm pretty sure it'll get more difficult later. But here we go, it's staggered again.
Now! Before it recovers! That reeks! I said stay away from its mouth!
Nice try. Come on.
You won't be gone for long.
And here we go with another.
Cannot fall here.
And here we go with precision. Dot, a cinematic evasion. And it hurt itself at the same time.
Push, my lord.
Oop, this ability.
I think we made it angry. I'd rather we made it die.
Just give it a little bit of extra. There we go. We're dealing a significant amount of damage. Boom! And the marble is dead! Huh. I'm gonna have to level it up again. Level 7. But we didn't get anything from it. But that is the first, like, dungeon boss, I guess you would say. Here in the game. One of the most classic Final Fantasy enemies that you usually don't face until about halfway, maybe later in the game. Right out of the gate.
I'd see it. Not just
So.
goblins in Rosaria, but morbles too. I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment.
It's a really...
If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our
exactly
gates before long.
an early game enemy. But that bad
We should
breath
get moving.
didn't look like
We don't
it
want to be
gave
caught
us-
out here after dark.
gave any real
If we set off now, we
stats
can still
ailments.
reach Phoenix Gate before
Or any
nightfall.
Stats ailments for that. Okay. Why do you constantly keep doing this? Why? It's not like you're interrupted or anything, but you just keep.
Damned blood.
Hold on. Alright. Still not. Still being weird. There we go. Better. So now we move on to our. to Phoenix Gate. To continue the game. Continue! There we go. Anyway.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a Morble's gullet.
Time-honored tale of... or time-honored tradition of telling a tale.
Boys! Work on the morrow. Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself.
young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals.
So dominance
And the
are
crystals
basically
work their
the,
magic through
the
us.
vessels for the icons. The
You have
various
been
summons.
blessed, Joshua.
More or less.
Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people.
So
that is what we must do.
they're basically just... You basically can become almost basically a god as a dominant, because you can turn into the being that you are kind of basically the host to.
Louder, my friend! Louder!
I don't suppose I've been missed.
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoiled little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. Right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Supplies from the capital.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys and people, eh?
And
What in the...
here we go.
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
So the trails are ahead.
Is that...
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
So now we get to play as Joshua for a second. Burning Thorn. And so we have access to Kirigate, which is a
so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
very powerful magical healing spell. And apparently, and our magic gets much stronger. Our basic attack is just that. So it's not really something different or impressive. We have this little fireball kind of blowing around us.
What was that?
We have to help them.
Nope.
Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No, I must do my duty.
Die by a Rosarian blade. Thank the Founder you're unhurt.
We have 100 points to spend when we can.
I saw them at the feast. But they were laughing.
This is Sambra Quargarb. But why would the Empire?
We must find my father.
I saw something on the ground. Around here. Guess I was wrong. Thought I did, at least. But always check your surroundings. You never know what kind of items are going to be around.
Who does that? Stay behind me. Damn it! The bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
The same way in countries betray the same reason why countries betray their allies. Because they have something they want. Let's see, there's nothing down here.
Vigilance, Your Highness.
Okay, let's just loot. So here we go.
Tyler! Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Joshua! Come
Yeah,
here.
let's just forget about the man who's on the ground dying.
Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace! Lord Murdoch!
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I am in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Not exactly the most appropriate time for prostration.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
Omir lost Alan, Tuisa Gelif. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Alright. So let's go ahead and spend our 40 points for the taunt. Then we can start saving up to upgrade our stuff. These are all our core, apparently our core stuff right now. And this is just stuff we get from Phoenix. So, stone skin.
Down with you!
Come on! Someone will be damaged.
There we go.
Everyone's dead.
So the only exit is here. Let's see. We got 81.
Damn it all.
High potions.
Captain!
Take them.
Let none escape.
As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
Forevermore!
Empire will never fall.
And boom. Very fast. Pace here.
That's them done. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
Look out!
Typical to dragoons.
May I have this dance?
He's an Imperial Dragoon.
And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you,
Nice try. Stay still, damn you! Not quite. Nice try.
Jump attack.
He's open! Now, Clive! Have at him!
You're going to regret that, boy.
Your time is past! Let's try. Come on. Let's try. Come on. This dance is over.
Nope. He does his jump combo. Mess that up.
To sandbag.
And there we go. Defeat the Dragoon. So we now have 150 points. And we leveled up. So we're stronger now.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
What is that?
That's certainly not. How long does it take a chocobo to get to there?
Uncle, they're all right. Thank goodness.
Spending more time healing the guy would have been better.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Why the chocobo?
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
And the bird.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run! No! Hey.
Traitors! Your Highness!
And this is probably why you shouldn't be screwed around with people who are able to turn into icons. Because,
I had to.
particularly when they're adolescent, or not even adolescent, you're just a child.
Clive,
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Oh, fuck.
Kill him! Now!
Like, you were a real idiot. You wanted to make sure he was dead, you would have done it silently before he had a chance to do anything. Before, or would have done it before this could have potentially happened. And now you have a child
The Phoenix!
wielding the power of a god, effectively.
His Highness! Joshua! Stop this! He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him.
No, my lord! Fall back! Clive!
And now the bird shows up, but gets hit in the face.
Thank you, Carl. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain?
Not now. Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him.
My lord?
What in the name of...
And here we are. Another icon. This one, some people may be familiar with, is a free.
Second icon of fire. That's impossible.
I mean, I guess it's getting instantly incinerated versus a slow death is probably the best situation.
Who are you? Leave me!
And this is the thing we came into at the very beginning of the game. Except for now we know what's going on. And then, we now actually have to aim our shots this time. Cinematic.
Is this the repository? He's destroying everything!
And we just keep kind of going like this. This is more like almost like a cinematic with just some extra stuff attached to it.
Save them!
Like, it's a bit more cinematic with this part. But we wouldn't be dealing nearly as half as... With them both being fire elements, they shouldn't be able to deal too much damage to each other. Because, again, when you hit something with the same element, it often takes less damage or absorbs it. With them being icons, even with that power, they should not... There's no way that they can, honestly hurt each other.
I made a promise to my brother! And I need to keep it! I will do my duty!
And everything is just kind of designed to whittle them down. Because again, we're not dealing as much damage as we should be. Or as we would against, like, another icon. So a lot of the damage that's actually coming, that we're actually dealing to them, has more to do with, just smacking him into... just simply, smacking him into the environment. I don't think we're gonna make it. No, we're not. Nope, we did right at the very end. Whew. The iconic Ifrit's Hellfire.
My flames may flicker, but they shall never die!
And the Flames of Rebirth, which is the special... which is the power that Phoenix often uses. Or the power that Phoenix uses. Ugh. But there's definitely a story with Ifrit here. But this is a pretty dark part.
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it! I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you! Please!
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain?
I knew that.
Joshua was my world. And now he is gone.
I knew that.
I can
Bitch
only
was
pray there
planning
will be
something.
a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see. Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
Take this one.
She is evil. I hope we get to kill her.
You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
I hope we do get to kill her. Because she deserves it. And we're back, 13 years later.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's our situation? Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
And? It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's.
I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting. After you do, that is.
I won't be dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
Alright. So we finished the chance encounter scenario. We now have new iconic abilities that are available to us. And we can get our redeemable items. Scholar Spectacles, which increases our experience gain by 10%. Catsy Charm, which increases our gil gains by 25%. Yes. Yes. And the Braveheart, which is just a pretty powerful weapon so far. So, let's go ahead and equip ourselves with Braveheart. We're going to keep the Timely Focus and place on the Charm and the Spectacles, just because we'll get stronger. Let's see. Let's grab Cyclone abilities. So, let's see, we have 150. Let's go ahead and get Heat Wave, because projectiles will be able to deflect and send back. Wait a minute, hold on. We can eventually get Flames of Rebirth. Here. That'll take a while. But Rising Flames is only kind of okay. So now we have Heat Wave, so that will work there. But yeah, the Braveheart's gonna carry us probably through most of the early game. Probably up until the mid-game, because it's gonna be better than everything else that we can get. Unless you can upgrade weapons and increase their attributes, in which case we can use that to further... We can use that to get stronger weapons than the Braveheart. But it will keep...
It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think
But it'll keep up
retreating
for
army and their dominant will fare any better?
it'll keep us. It'll make things a lot easier for us throughout most of the game. Hold on for a second. Can you see that? Fucking door closed. There we go. Just had to close the door to see if we could reduce some of the extra ambient noise. Because apparently it's too much of a chore. It's too much to expect to actually do things like chores. To do laundry on the weekend when you aren't disturbing anyone. So, but anyway, we're just going right now.
Down there. So, Titan has knocked the fight out of our Ironblood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait. Ingwat! Bedla!
Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The dominant. Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
We end this quickly.
Schreischgott! Adioninir Sagarid!
Please.
Data! Must be idle! What Alvation Naukin Alad Scully asked.
Let this be the end.
Avis! Care to kill some Ironblood? Gladly. Wyvern, you focus on the target.
Understood.
Finished!
Who's that? Not this time.
Always reduce numbers first.
Target off, Wyvern. Be gone!
But we're dealing a lot more damage.
Not this time.
Than we put with the weapon we had at default.
Orders, Sergeant! Stop talking and move!
Look, me.
Fucking icons. Icon? She's not even fully primed. goes, though.
And there we go. Leveled up. Level 11. Frozen tier. An item used for crafting.
Is she dead?
I don't think so.
Well, what are you waiting for?
No, that's not you. Not here.
I'll bloody do it then. Fuck.
I mean, really nuts. Really surprised.
We've got company, Wyvern. What the hell are you doing?
Lord Ohilda Vedra!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
Sorry, Jill.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
Dominant. I know her.
Know her? Look around you! Do you think any of these animals care? I need you here! Where that came
Ba-doom. Quick fight.
Now the dad's done. I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
And you think I don't? The Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she.
Let's find out.
And here we go.
Wyvern! Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, Sergeant. I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket.
Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago.
Toast, though.
You're nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand.
Not this time.
Traitor scum!
Not this time.
By a traitor's blade.
And there we go. I like how he's taken the name Tiamat. Not remotely close to that powerful dragon. Am I right? Meteorite. Lots of lightning. So. I get to see if that's, Ramu. Doge. You dibs.
This way. Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
Fuck. Fuck.
Hugo, dear, my proud desert lion. Would that you had taken care when chasing the hare. I expected more from the mighty Titan. You put the Ice Queen on her back, no doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
My lady, the thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were a fucking snake, Sid. Gather the men. We have work to do.
This game's version of Sid. Much more interesting, I would say, than previous iterations.
Jill.
And not a mechanical genius, like all the others.
And who's this fine hound I see before me?
A fine hound who saved your life, that's who.
Torgal.
Aye?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands. Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the chocobo type. Clive Rosfield. Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for. None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
No? Oh.
Not another step. I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right. You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
I'll explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
Oh. Here we go. Hideaway.
Not much further now.
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you. The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
The last place anyone would think to look.
Home sweet home.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nous. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
You're back.
Ah, Talia.
And this is the Dominant.
Out cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
But Nan will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be in my solo.
And now we can start exploring. We can now see a detailed map of the area. Faucet storeroom. Fat Chocobo. Alright. So we got 140 points to spend. We can't get anything. Alright.
Still hungry, are you? Might have something round here.
Smith. So I'm guessing this guy is going to be where we're going to be able to upgrade weapons. Faucets, which is water for bathing in.
The washroom floor's all mended then. It'll hold.
Reservoir. Let's see.
I suppose I'll be needing a new sword.
You reckon he's a soldier then? Be surprised if he wasn't.
How they call the Fat Chocobo? Must be the bar. Ha!
Most concerning.
That's awesome.
If you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the ledgers too.
So
he'd have time for a nip with old August before scampering back to his son. Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on.
So
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. Alright. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield. I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
we can engage our the Time Lore, the lore. Yeah. As a... Good lord, why are you messing up? I swear. It gets worse and worse every single time. Alright. Well, that kind of did something with the issue. Anyway. So, the lore for the bearers. Lord. Why? I swear. This is driving me nuts. Alright. Hopefully. I have to deal with it right now. So, a bearer is a person who can use magic without a crystal. And they're basically used as slaves. Not surprising. Though I don't understand why in the world they would be needed. Or, I don't understand why they haven't fought back. Because, to be honest, if I were able to use magic without a crystal, I'd be taken, and people came for me like that, I'd be taking them out. Dominance, those within whom sleeps the power of an icon. Though they look and think no differently to any other man or woman, they can not only cast elemental magic without a crystal, also transform themselves into the icon. Brands are representations. And then Sid. Hideaway itself. It's really weird because you can hear
Sid,
all the other noise.
I trust that you'll do right by Jill.
But my voice apparently doesn't.
Until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Apparently, my voice is a little bit more difficult for it to pick up.
Murdered by a second dominant of fire.
The Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance.
It's a
I slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count.
And you are Ifrit.
You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
There's something much more foul afoot, obviously, with the Empire. And that's going to be leading us to,
You'll find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
Anyway, the Empire's going to be a problem, and probably the primary antagonist to this whole thing.
He's in... Oh no. Goot was it?
Perhaps you can help.
Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place.
No. Here we go.
Oh, on second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
A blacksmith.
Anyway.
The forge it is then.
Oh wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Rum. Continental rum. Interesting.
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sitter Lostwing, and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to a holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so?
And we can just get the wine.
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
Damn you, Goots. All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind.
So we can now craft new gear and upgrade existing. It can be done in a blacksmith. Awesome. So an iron belt. Oops.
And the belt Caesar Square. You want anything else? You bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
Notices. Look here. Upper right corner of the screen. Additional. To state. In addition to stock updates for Sharon's Toll, new forging recipes.
I suppose I should thank Goots.
Alright. So let's go ahead and equip that. There we go.
Make it quick. What's that for you, dear?
Let's see. First tier, broadsword +1. To reinforce. Well, we can choose to upgrade that. Iron bracers. We can do women. Iron bracers +1. Broadsword +1. Oh.
No scratches, right?
We can upgrade it. We can also upgrade our belt as well. So, decisions. I think we'll be fine here.
You take it back and tell that cockhead Annie what that didn't ask.
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
Come on, nearly there.
Well, that's a familiar face.
Blankets, quick as you like. All right, we make them comfortable while the bed's made up. Well, you're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me? What the hell have I got myself into? Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you? Shit, at this rate, he won't make it through the night. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Was Ty the one looking after Jill?
Right now we're just pretty much stuck just going along.
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
Another fine day at the hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything, you ask me.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Oh, and thanks. Be seeing you.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
Side quest. Yay. Now for green icons of NPCs. Objectives will appear to do this. The red are main scenario, green are side quest. A can prioritize. House of Tomes and the orchestration.
Who are these people?
So, let's check some things out. You can change the music here. Let's check out. We got a couple of side quests
I haven't noticed you stealing sips from that.
available.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
I'm guessing this is where we can get a lot of our past
information. Allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tomes, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. I have a few new notes that might interest you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Alright. So, basically, we have person of interest. It is her. I knew it. See, just moving through from a pup to wolf. See, interesting. We got Annabella. Okay, never mind. They are different people. I was about to say. But they look very similar, which is why I don't trust her. All these people. Serious figure. Dominant fire. List. Escape. Surface and outposts. The ruins atop. Accessible. The dominant fire. The Holy Emperor. Holy Empire. Let's see. Northern Reaches, continent. Largest theocracy. The Mother Crystal. Drake's Head. Under the rule of the Holy Empire. Thanks to the Crystal's blessing. Dragons, which we know. Let's see, Federation of five smaller states. Drake's Fang. Going through all of these. Kingdom of Willow. Hello. Different countries. FA. American convenience. Yeah. The Iron Kingdom. Well, that's not surprising. Volcanic Isle. So let's take a look at this. Other crystals. Glassy mountains, 5 which tower over the land. Source of all crystals. Surrounding rich with ether. Making the magics, the crystals casting more potent. Yeah. Priming. Dominant transforming their living flesh into the icon. Let's see. When you control even with Prime, on occasion the Dominant will lose control of their powers and see the icon run riot. Well, yeah. You have a small kid who, Beastman. When you have a small child. Let's see. Oh, the message bearer. We have a young child who is, very much... Alright, so we have the Icon of Fire, the Phoenix, Shiva, Titan, regular goblins, the Gigas, which we took out earlier, Warballs, Chocobos, and Stoluses. So, we just complete
The door
these.
to the shelves shall ever be open.
Alright, let's see what our first side quest, first couple of side quests go.
Face, and, dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat Chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
I don't see why not.
500 kill.
Marvelous. And who
That's a lot.
exactly do I have
It's really
the
early
honor of
on.
addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful, they're hot.
Oh, meal. How long has it been?
He's not out chasing rumours. Sits up there in that hole of his, brooding and scheming.
Boop.
Yeah.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. He left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Well, the hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
Two more to do.
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect. The old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
Huh. Ah.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad. And keep up the good work.
Alright. And the last one.
Well, well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
All done, I presume?
Splendid. They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed. Equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves. Speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will. Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
And there we go. First side quest complete. Tiny bit of experience. And we got Buried. But we got ourselves a fair amount of guild. Treasure coffers. And badge of metal. So let's see what this does. Increases defense by 10. Okay.
Do you think we should go and help?
I think we're good with that though. So let's check out this other side quest.
I heard they escaped their masters.
That's all. Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch it, this lot will be down around our ears.
Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
Ah, you can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not. All right, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
All right. Huh. Here we go.
The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Geoffrey, master carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
Here we are. I'd better get this to Geoffrey, was it?
I see I'm busy here. Not saying for you, do you?
Yeah.
That it?
We gotta wait for a little bit longer to get that broadsword. Since you don't have access to meteorites, we aren't able to
You're back.
upgrade everything
Fetching that wood wasn't too much
that we
trouble.
want.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
Another one. We got another meteorite and a gill bug. Can be traded for gill.
I heard they escaped their masters in the Imperial capital.
So,
Well? What do you want?
we can't forge this. But
You can thank me later.
we can reinforce.
My best work, but it'll do.
We can reinforce stuff. We just need to... So we don't have a broadsword. It's just... We can craft it directly, or if we had access to a broadsword to begin with, we would be able to just use an upgrade to get it. So now I talk to this
Supplies for
wonderful
my journey
woman.
to Lost Wing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
I kinda like her already.
Clive. I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna buy something? What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gill? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
I like her. Alright. So we can get ourselves a broadsword.
It'd better all be here.
Let's see.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Kill.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
That's all.
There we go.
Why, you've barely a guilty name.
We have more than enough.
You're taking his side now. And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
Alright. So before we grab that,
Make it quick. So, what'll it be?
so we can't automatically get a broadsword +1, but we can at least do...
How am I meant to do that then? You can thank me later.
But we can get one after upgrading the broadsword. Then we'll just need to get another meteorite to get a broadsword +2. And it's honestly only 30. It's only 30 points weaker than the Braveheart. So yeah, this weapon's gonna be pretty decent for a lot of the early game. And hello, the Arid Stone now accessible. Customizable virtual battlescape that provides a safe location to test new abilities and train against all manner of enemies. Additional option becomes available when we progress in the story. So let's just check this out to see what's going on. Training mode. To open the menu. Okay.
It's over. It's over.
So. So we got multiple enemies that we could possibly do. And there's no reason for us to stick around.
You all done?
Got 2
Leaving
additional potions,
already,
even though we didn't need them.
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
World map. Instantly travels to previously unlocked locations. New locations are unlocked by progressing through the main story or discovering wave markers known as obelisks. World map will automatically open upon leaving an area. Also can be accessed through the main menu. So, we're ready to go.
That's a good girl. Hungry, are you?
Chocobos. Alright. Here we go. Stupid bugs.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you we're outlaws. Well, you want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor?
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. That a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it. That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Fanning Embers. I believe that's the chapter. Join the party! Ah, so we can have him do things. Between item shortcuts and pet commands, sync his attack, heal, he can cast Cure, Ravage launch enemies into the air. Accessories known as Ring as a timely assistant, removes the need for giving Torgal commands. When this item is equipped, Torgal will attack and heal automatically based on current situations.
Did I mention the bit that...
So, as much as I like the increased skill, the assistance is probably going to be better, because...
They'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
Because managing him at the same time with how some of these battles can be a bit hectic. But we got the Doge and Mr. Sid. The only question is...
Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Or maybe they're not.
Over here. That's it. There, boy.
Oh, hello.
Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Over here.
Whoop.
Sick of Torgal. Over here.
Oh, we leveled up with this fight.
We still have a way to go.
3 bloody hides. Alright, now we can upgrade one of our abilities. We have 176. So we can do Stomp, or we can do Down Thrust. I think Down Thrust is smarter to do, and we can only upgrade it twice. So... They gotta be running from something. Giant lizard.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food.
Greatwood.
No more walls where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
We may end up finding that thing.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Remember when I said they'd be deadly beasts? Well, the slugs in these parts are much better.
Vampire Door.
Mention this now.
Not this time. There, boy. Stay down.
the undergrowth
Here we go.
sorted, I'll take it from here.
You got it right.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
That looks like an airship.
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on.
Just looking at the tail end of that. Or at least the part that we could see. It looked like an airship. But I could be wrong. Oh, hello.
A wyvern.
Dragon Avis?
Doesn't happen to be a friend of yours, does he?
Get him!
Oh, well, that's kind of sad.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Whoop!
Get him. Get him, boy. Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Get him. You're finished.
There we go. Whoop. Sharp Fang. Dragon Talon.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open. Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
Here we go.
At least one of us knows these woods.
Animal instinct.
Thank you, Torgal.
Here we go.
Well, they look not too happy. And for once, it's not my fault.
Over here.
Ooh.
Not this time. Sick of Torgal.
This is
New enemy?
I like wolves.
I don't think they care, Sid. Get him! That's enough. There, boy! You know what to do, boy. There, boy! Stay down!
Sure.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. All
right. Here we go. Let's see. 136. What would be nice if it showed us how many times we could upgrade it. Because that would make things a lot easier. Potion. We'll probably be facing a boss pretty soon. Probably the lizard. Yep.
That sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
This shouldn't take too long.
So much
Happier.
shortcut.
What? Still short, just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy.
And apparently, enemies have weak spots! Because we're hitting the head and we're dealing significantly more damage.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Over here.
Oh no!
Where he stops, no one knows.
Get him. You know what.
Oh!
I doubt he'll do that again.
Not if we kill him first.
Over here. There, boy. Get him, boy. Not this time. You know what to do, boy. Not this time. Don't let them get away.
There we go. Fafnir of the North. That's typically an enemy you would normally see at the early in a game. He may be,
Come on. Stand back.
Yep. Ramu.
You're a dominant.
I am. Aye. Well, not by choice, mind. Whole bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. Well, what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war?
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Okay?
We got some more information on Sid. Alright, so let's... 206. Can upgrade lunch. Let's just do that. Alright, so... affects Torgo's attack potency. Increases as he accompanies. So its level increases. And Ravage. Lifting. Alright. So there's that. Let's just go ahead and use a potion to heal up real quick. Alright. Think that's a good place to... Oops. Didn't mean to do two. Alright. So with that, that's a good... Alright. The way they had these numbers labeled is really weird. That's fine. Anyway. With that, that's a good spot to... This is a good spot to finish up. Thank you all so much for dropping by and watching and showing your support and everything. And I will